We're back with the morning crossfire, of course, right here on 99.3 Nigerian 4. The crossfires are major conversation, usually at 8 o'clock, when we, take your thoughts on very, very important issues, and usually have a guest. This morning will be no different. We'll be joined by a guest who will be basically giving his thoughts on security, especially in the northern part of the country. We hear there's a peace deal. You know how then Butros Ghali, sit Ariel Sharon or was it Ariel Sharon? No, it wasn't Ariel Sharon. It was Israeli PM at the time. Who was it then? Lord help me, I'm trying to remember who it was. Anyway, we see the Israelis and then Yasser Arafat down, and then they'll go to Camp David or somewhere, Bill Clinton and all that, and then they will say, okay, we've struck a ceasefire or a peace deal or something like that. And now this is our version of that United Nations, arrangement of peace deals and all that. This is our own version. Because we hear that the dreaded Bello Turji, dreaded bandit, kingpin, terrorist, whatever you want to call it, has finally surrendered some of his arms, his weapons, to people. All right? And these people are clerics. Islamic clerics are religious leaders who offer their services, to negotiate on behalf of Shinkafi local government area residents or indigents who have not been able to go to their farms, have not been able to access their farms and continue with their livelihoods because of Bello, Turji. And finally, they can go back to their farms. Finally, there is peace. Peace. We keep hearing peace, peace, peace. In River State, peace. In Zamfara now, we're hearing peace. What happened? Yesterday, Premium Times broke a story. They said, terrorist Bello Turji surrenders arms, releases captives after Islamic clerics' intervention. What we're told is that they had 3 meetings with Bello Turji and his fellow terrorists in the forest somewhere. It's called Fakai Forest, I believe that's the name, in Shinkafi local government area of Zamfara state. Meeting 1, he gave them some weapons. Let's have peace now. He said, okay, let's keep talking. Meeting 2, he gave them more weapons. Give peace a chance now. He says, okay, we are almost there. And then the 3rd meeting, he said, now we can have peace. Take weapons, my weapons, take. You see these 32 people I have kidnapped who've been with me for 4 months. Some of them were pregnant when I took them and they've given birth. I'm releasing them to you as a sign that I, Bello Turji, killer of hundreds of Nigerians in different states across the Northwest, I'm ready for peace. Release those 32 people who had to make their way through the difficult terrain back to their homes. What we are told from the clerics is that Bello Turji would have given all his weapons, but that there are some people in the community, in the local government area, who, in the words of the terrorists, the clerics, are against the peace moves. So they said, Bello Turji, you see these weapons, keep some. So that when these indigents come to attack you, you who killed their mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, when they come to attack you, you can defend yourself. You are the same person who's been collecting millions, hundreds of millions of naira to allow them go to farm. Collecting tax, internal revenue service. Keep some weapons. So when they come, you can fire them and possibly kill them if they don't want this peace that we are brokering. The cleric said, we are here because some people in the community are tired of not being able to go to the farm. They are tired of insecurity. They are tired of you killing them. They said, okay, let's come and talk peace with you. They don't want violence anymore. Last month, July, had 3 meetings in Fakai Forest. They also said that they agreed with Bello Turji and the community people that, quote, the Fulanis must be allowed to go to town without being stereotyped or killed by the vigilante. So with those in the forest, those in the bush can go to town. This is part of the deal. I'm giving my weapons, though. I'm releasing those I kidnapped, though. So that when we go to town, maybe we want to go to the market in the town that we used to attack to buy food to eat and whatever. They want to go and buy kai, whatever, that they won't attack us. 4 months, people were in captivity. Anyway, so now the locals can go back to their farms without fear of being kidnapped. They can cultivate the food they can eat. Now, what we hear is that the clerics, according to Premium Times, are still trying to persuade Turji to accept total peace, whatever that means. But they did not ask him to surrender all their arms so as not to make him vulnerable to attack by other groups who are opposed to the peace process in the state. It's a statewide thing. What I found also interesting, they are saying that clerics who attack Turji online should be careful because their utterances would exacerbate the situation. So it means that he does Facebook, he does X, he does all those things, TikTok. He sees what people are saying. Probably even comments. Now, the cleric, one of the clerics, this is what the paper said. Quote, the cleric commended President Bola Tinubu. Commended President Bola Tinubu. National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. Governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal. And Senator Shehu Buba for supporting a non-kinetic approach in addressing security challenges in the area. Hence our question today. Is non-kinetic approach the best way to solve the insecurity problem in Nigeria's north? Is the non-kinetic approach the best way to solve Nigeria's insecurity problem, in Nigeria's north? We'll be speaking with a northern security expert, a security expert who hails from northern part of the country. He's an expert. He knows a lot about what's happening there. He's been, making calls for a long time to our security agencies to do the right thing. And we'll speak with him. 02012770993, 02012770993. And of course, you can call that number, everyone. Our female listeners have a special number to call, 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. All right, those numbers are available for you to call. Please call them and you can have your say. Will not forget, I think there's some clip I played before we went on the sports drive. We'll play that again so you can hear what the army said. 99.3.
Kofi Bate.
Yes, please go on.
Kofi Bate.
Yes.
Nigeria, la.
You called me 3 times.
You know the meaning of that word?
Tell me. No, sir.
Nigeria, la. You see, is the DSS still working or they have become apolitical? Is the Nigeria intelligence subsidy, are they still working? That somewhere. They say no kinetic approach. Let me tell you, Kofi, whether we like it or not, there are those who have decided to hold this nation hostage, and they believe nothing will happen to them. So when I say Nigeria, la, indeed, Nigeria needs total redemption. Because I can't understand how one man, look at the clerics, those are supposed to be answering questions. That means a lot of people know what is really going on. No more value for human life. So now they are negotiating with a terrorist. And even he gave their condition that once they come to town, nobody should talk to them. Nobody should harass them. Kofi.
Yes.
May God bless this nation. This
Amen.
is Pastor Ladipo.
Amen. I hear that now these Bello, Turji and his courts, fellow terrorists or bandits, are no longer collecting naira. They're collecting gold. If they kidnap you, you look for gold. Pay them in gold. 99.3. Kidnap your relative or friend.
Hello?
Yes, please turn off your radio set. Yeah, that's the female line. Female line, please. Please, okay? That's our lady spirit. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, that's the female line, sir. Please call 0201-277-0993 if you're male or
Hello,
female.
good morning, Kofi.
Yes, good morning.
It's Emmanuel. I'm speaking to you from Ekpe.
Emmanuel.
This is wonderful, spectacular. In fact, Nigeria is a movie. And now he keeps some arms, you know. And it was like a movie I watched, Jack Bauer.
Yeah, well.
What he's trying to say with those arms is that I don't negotiate with my enemy, I eliminate them. So you touch Bello, Turji, you are in trouble. I'm beginning to doubt if we have serious intelligence within our security community. The military intelligence, the DSS, even the police, have its intelligence arm, because if some people knows where he is, they know what to do to go and negotiate with him. They know where to find him, where to see him, and things to say. So the intelligence agency should also know, there should be 5 steps, ahead. For the fact that he is still alive, and there is a probability, that he can still cause chaos in the future. This story is, I'm not moved, because anything can happen tomorrow. Good morning to you.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate calling in. All right. Our WhatsApp number is 08095975805. Hello. 99.3.
Good morning, Kofi.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
My name is Victor, calling from Papa.
All right, Victor.
Sorry, sir. With the news you have given us, I'm surprised if Zamfara is still part of Nigeria. Because in this country, an individual can be so powerful, even to the point of giving condition to community, whether to go to farm or not. And then, if I heard what you said, you said they should not disturb the Fulanis when they come to town. So the terrorists are the Fulanis.
Well, I didn't say that.
So God will help Nigeria.
I didn't say that, but that's what...
Because if this thing were to happen in the east or the west, Army, police, Navy, they will have smoked out the person. If they were able to abandon down the canoe from Kenya to Nigeria, and somebody is behind our backyard here, we cannot do anything. Very young man challenged a police spokesperson about the video of terrorists negotiating, and the armies, the police, they were there. And he challenged the man to comment on it. Up to today, the man has not said anything. When we said we are not together, and they said some people, they don't want, they are talking rubbish.
All right, thank you.
So God will help us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you calling in. All right. Kasogo, yeah. I think it should be Major General Edward Buba, who is the spokesman for the Nigerian military.
Also their commanders and combatants, among others, replacements. We eliminated also their commanders and combatants, among others. We also assure that similar fates await those parading themselves as terror leaders and commanders today. Persons like Bello Turji, take it from me, is merely a dead man walking, as he will soon follow suit many others that have been eliminated during the course of the year.
Bello Turji is a dead man walking. And is walking into peace deal with the clerics and the community in Shinkafi. 99.3, good morning. Hello.
Bluetooth mode.
Good morning, Mr.
Welcome. Name, location, and contribution, please.
Hello, good morning.
Name, location, and contribution, please.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Fuji.
All right. I can't hear you. The Bluetooth thing is not helping. You sound far.
I'm Mr. Ofuchi from Akoka.
Can you get close to your phone,
Can you hear
sir?
me?
Yeah, can you hold your phone normally so we hear you better, please?
Very close to the phone. I'm very close to the phone.
Okay, please go on.
I said I'm from Akoka.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we'll manage. Go on.
What I want to comment on this issue of Turji is, Tinubu is ready to give everything to the North to win 2027 election. All the things you see are political. Why has he not negotiated with IPOB in the Southeast, who have been agitating for secession? That is, secession is a right under United Nations Charter. Turji is a criminal. He's a terrorist who has killed many people. I'm a geologist, I want mine in Guso. If you see what the guy has done to farmers, that is one of the greatest areas that produce food. Now, this guy has rendered many farmers dead. Now, rendered the area desolate. Now, you are negotiating with them. Tinubu is ready to give anything to the North because he's afraid. He knows that he has lost popularity in the South.
All right. So
the
the question we asked is do you favor kinetic or non-kinetic approach? This non-kinetic approach that these characters are thanking President Tinubu for. All right, your line isn't too clear for us, sir. I appreciate your call. So you're saying it's all about elections, right? That's what he's saying. I don't know if you agree. 99.3, good morning. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kofi, good morning.
Yes, what do we have, please?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go on.
Okay, I'm calling from Ojo Neighbor, and this is my first time.
Your name, sir.
Okay, my name is Tochiko. Tobechiko, I'm calling from Ojo Neighbor.
All right, welcome.
Okay, thank you. This non-kinetic approach, all these things is just political, and I feel it's not the best thing. Why? Because it's only going to make things worse. Because, like you said, like the condition is they should be allowed to walk around the community freely. Because I think that is not going to work. Because some people who have this vengeance in them to, to fight back and all of that. Because for me, all these things is just political. Because if it's other parts of Nigeria is happening, like let me say north, south, east, south, and west, south, you will see the army and the DSS. And I have no doubt if we have a security system in this country. That's all I have to say.
He doubts if we have a security system in the country. All right, we will take a break now to bring you some commercials, and when we return, we will continue with the conversation. I have someone sending me a long message here. This is Olaide Cruz in Victoria Island. Says, this is not what we're looking at. Okay, I think it's an old message. I wonder why it's showing up on. Sorry about that. Please check your message, okay? Why am I seeing? Oh man. Okay, there's some sort of mix up here. Sorry about that, yeah? Okay, please permit me to take a break. When we come back, I'll try and sort out the issues of the messages and we'll read them out. Please stay with us.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed
20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. One Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Norse seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Madam, abeg bring one cold can of Malta Guinness.
Abeg make am two. Quick before driver move.
Oya take one na 600 naira, so na 1,200 for the two.
Yes, so Malta Guinness is now 600 naira. Now you get the same refreshing, nourishing, rich premium Malta Guinness for just 600 naira. Available at stores near you. Malta Guinness, here for every kind of you.
Hey, rewards don't land. When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes and call
3% cash back.
Now so, smart cash back, don't get reloaded.
And they load my wallet.
Hey, it's the Smart Cash Cashback Reloaded. Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback, or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No dull yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today. Terms and conditions dey sha.
Okay, sandwich, fruits, and water. The new 33cl Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Handy size for my little ones. No more half-finished bottles coming back home. The new 33cl bottle. Big enough to refresh, small enough to finish. And thanks to our trusted 13-step quality process, every drop is refreshingly safe. Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Source of hydration you can trust.
This is not just football. This is JJ Ball X, the game where every doggo, every race counts. Here, your football skills pay off. As you raise the ball, you feed the raise your account balance. So if you think you're the next JJ and it's sure for you, get on the BetKing app. Use the promo code JJBallX. Tap on casino. Click on JJ BallX to play and start winning. Remember, not for persons under the age of 18. Play responsibly.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen.
Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest deep. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your hand.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
We eliminated also their commanders and combatants, among others. We also assure that similar fate awaits those parading themselves as terror leaders and commanders today. Persons like Bello Turji, take it from me, is merely a dead man walking. Bello as terror leaders and commanders today. Persons like Bello Turji, take it from me, is merely a dead man walking, as he will soon follow suit many others that have been eliminated during the course of the year.
All right, so Bello Turji, the man who is a dead man walking, or it was described as a dead man walking by Major General Edward Buba, who is a spokesperson, I think, Defense Headquarters, is the Nigerian Army, is today walking into Shinkafi local government area, has agreed, struck a deal as part of the peace deal. He can walk anywhere, will not be attacked. I want to say good morning to our guest who just joins us and on the line, Dr. Hosa Getso, security expert. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners.
All right, fantastic. Dr. Getso, the Nigerian Army, if I remember clearly, or the Defense Headquarters, whichever it is, first launched an operation, the military, let me call it. It's called Fansanyama on December 30, 2024. These are airstrikes conducted by the Nigerian Air Force on Bello Turji's hideout in the Fakai forest, and we also hear in Kware. These are parts of Shinkafi local government area in Zamfara State. What are your thoughts on this new arrangement, this non-kinetic approach we hear? Some clerics have been able to broker a peace deal with the terrorists, Turji.
Well, first of all, I need to clear the air to clarify certain things so people can understand. Fakai is not a forest. Shinkafi local government has nothing like forest. If anybody is saying that there is any forest between the radius I will mention, 1, Zurmi local government, 2, Isa local government, 3, Araba local government, 4, Bakura local government, and 5, Kauran Namo, the local government. These are the local governments surrounding Shinkafi local government where Bello Turji have been residing. And I'm saying it to the ears of anybody and to direct message to the mindset of every Nigerian that assumed Bello Turji is in any hideout or in any cliff or anywhere that is difficult terrain or hard to reach where Bello Turji cannot be reached. I'm disputing for anybody who may claim this. And I have my physical, practical evidence based on my experience of all these locations I mentioned in the last 20 years or 21 years. So I know all the places, and I know where Bello Turji is, and I have been saying it through local and international media and through the presentations I have made during conferences in Nigeria at the regional level and continental level, and even at the international level where I presented papers discussing the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, especially issues to do with banditry, kidnapping, as well as the other terrorists that we have in the northern Nigeria, and in particular relating it with others in Niger and other countries. So let's not allow anybody to deceive us that Bello Turji is in any hideout where he cannot be reached. A scholar from northern Nigeria called Sheikh Musa Asadu Sunnah, I watched it in the last 1.5 hours. He was mentioning that in the last less than a month, he was able to have meeting with Bello Turji for 6 times, if I really had it very well, either 6 or 3. So if I can reach out to where Bello Turji is, if Sheikh Musa Asadu Sunnah of Kaduna, as well as Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, will reach out to where Bello Turji is, then we should stop deceiving ourselves that Bello Turji is hard to reach, or is in any difficult terrain, or is someone that cannot be reached out to. And he has said many times that he was welcoming when there was a pressure, of course. Yes, I commend the Nigerian Army. I commend the Nigerian Air Force. I commend Nigerian troops, dedication, determination, vision and enthusiasm in efforts to eliminate Bello Turji. But there are 3 things. 1, there is negligence. 2, there is sabotage. And 3, there is inability of the government and the authority of the defense in Nigeria. When I say defense, I'm talking on all strata of all the security agencies to hold some people accountable and responsible for the responsibility given to them. If at all the unit commanders that we have been posting in Shinkafi, in Zurmi, in Sabambini, Isa, Rabah, Bakura, Kauran Namo, the local government, as well as Bin Magaji, and that of Maradun local government, the local government origin of the Minister of Defense, the junior Minister Bello Mutawalli, if at all we have been holding those who have been manning those areas accountable for the responsibilities given to them, and we have been charging them on the negligence and sabotaging the sovereignty of Nigeria and sabotaging the effort of Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, of Muhammadu Buhari, let Muhammadu Buhari may so rest in peace administration, and all the presidents that we have ever had, those who led the country, if at all we have been charging those whom we have given the unit command, as well as the brigades that is responsible for supervising and monitoring those areas, the issue of banditry in Nigeria could have been a history. Bello Turji could either have lost his arm long before now and accepted the amnesty or dialogue, or could have been eliminated long before now.
So what are these unit commanders?
Let's stop deceiving ourselves.
What are these unit commanders, Dr. Getso? What are these unit commanders doing or not doing?
Of course, as far as I'm concerned, it is either they are sabotaging the sovereignty of Nigeria, the Nigerian state, or their negligence deferred them from doing what they're supposed to do, or they are sabotaging the effort of the government, or they are not being held accountable for the responsibility given to them. Because Bello Turji and his entourage, as well as all the bandits moving around there, they are moving freely like you are moving free. And the army being posted to those areas, and these local governments, 9 local governments I have mentioned, cannot tell me that they don't know where these criminals, these cowardice are.
So, sir, the defense headquarters has said, has described Bello Turji, like you heard me play a clip, as a dead man walking. This was in January 2025. After they launched, the Air Force bombed Fakai and other parts of in December 2024. The top hierarchy are on top of this situation. From the top of the military, even the president, I'm sure, is also aware. The national security advisor is aware. Now, the clerics you're talking about, one of them says they're thanking the president for supporting a non-kinetic approach. They're thanking the Zamfara governor, and then the national security advisor, Malam Nuribad, for supporting non-kinetic approach. So does this not mean that probably there's a decision, let's not kill the man, let's try and talk to him?
Well, I think what matters is to have peace, is for peace to reign in all parts of Nigeria, and for Nigeria to have ungoverned, to kind of bring an end to ungoverned spaces, and for all Nigerians to have a freedom for cultivation, for farming, for irrigation, freedom of movement, and freedom of reaching out to one another, and economic freedom in all the space, in all parts of the territory, Nigerian territory, as a sovereign state. So I don't really care whichever way.
So you think this
either kinetic or non-kinetic, for me, is a welcome.
Okay.
I welcome both kinetic and non-kinetic.
Okay.
Any approach.
All right.
What I'm advocating as a peace ambassador, what I'm advocating as security, intelligence, and investigation experts, what I'm advocating as somebody who knows the criminals and who knows where the criminals are, and somebody who has been saying it boldly in the last 17 years, who have been discussing it through local international media, conferences in Nigeria, within Africa, and at the international level where I presented papers or I became part of the panelists of any session. My position is, I know where these guys are, and the government knows where they are, and all the security operatives working within those areas knows where they are. And what we are saying is, what is the way forward to have a freedom and to have peace, for peace to reign? That's what matters.
All right.
Whether kinetic or non-kinetic.
All right.
Those who are saying they are using kinetic, I think they are deceiving Nigerians. Those who are saying they are using non-kinetic, they are deceiving Nigerians. What we need is practical results.
All right.
Bello Turji can be reached through kinetic or through non-kinetic.
Okay. So
Bello Turji can be eliminated within 3 hours if need be.
All right.
And Bello Turji can accept dialogue and peace deal within an hour. Because he is human being. We know him, we know where he is. I know Bello Turji in more than 17 years back. He is a Nigerian, and we know where he is. The traditional leaders there, they know where he is. The political leaders there, they know where he is. The religious leaders there, they know him, they know where he is. Everybody knows where he is sleeping. He's relating with all the people around the areas.
Does the governor know where he is?
Of course. Governor made mention it on Arise TV. And he made mention it even on international TV. The former governor mentioned it. The present governor mentioned it. It's not something that they don't know where they are. And there is no security head in Nigeria that will tell me that he don't know where Bello Turji is.
So all this talk
let's stop playing games. Let's call the spade the spade. Let's face the reality and find a lasting solution for peace to reign. Simple.
All this talk of he's a dead man walking, you mean they're just playing to the gallery? It's not sincere.
Well, when I hear it, I just smile to my face and then talk to my heart that it became so hard and strength to understand and accept such a statement coming from such a level. I commend the Chief of Defense Staff and his entourage. I know they are working hard. I know there are a lot of issues related to sabotage internally. There are internal sabotage. There are negligence internally within the defense hierarchy and within the system, the security architecture in Nigeria. There are leakages. And it is only when we are ready to deal with those, to close those leakages, to close those gaps, and to deal with the situation decisively, to fish out those who are the negligent, who are responsible for the negligence, and to hold those who have been given responsibility accountable for their responsibilities. That is when we will start being ready to fight insurgency in Nigeria.
All right. Don't forget,
Nigeria have the capacity, have the personnel, have the armament to deal with the security situation in the whole Africa, not only in Nigeria.
So what you're saying
Nigerian government, we have the capacity.
All right.
We have the personnel.
Dr. Get, so what you're saying is all those concerned know where Bello Turji is. And if they want to get him within 3 hours, he'll be sniffed out. The only reason why he's not being, because they do not really mean to get him. Now, as you've been speaking...
The reasons are four. The reasons are four.
Okay.
In sabotage, negligence, responsibility without authority, with responsibility without accountability, and politicizing the security system in the country, and finally, inability of the system to deal with those who are found wanting within the community sphere, within the security community sphere, within the local community sphere, within the traditional and religious sphere. If we can really manage these 5 things,
okay,
to hold people accountable and deal with those who are found responsible decisively,
okay,
this peace will reign.
All right.
Simple.
All right. I've been looking at the map of Shinkafi, and you've been talking about the fact that there's no forest there. What I can confirm is it's, if you those who have flown, by air over the northern part of Nigeria, North Africa, Middle East, you see that you've seen desert from the plane's window. So it's that same desert with sort of savanna with some grass here and there that I'm seeing. It's all brown. I'm not seeing any forest vegetation on my Google Maps, and I can see the river that that Premium Times reports mentioned. I can see the river. It's just it's just somewhere there in Zamfara. It even looks dirty. It looks brown, like a river that has been receiving sand from where people mine gold. That's how it looks like, which will lead me to my next question after I take some. So you're right when you say there's no forest covering, and for me, with technology, I mean, this place is not too big to surround with aerial imaging.
You can use Google Earth map.
Yes.
You can view them. You can view anybody
live
with Google Earth map. You can view anybody moving around any part of the world now.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Simple. So if it's okay, they've identified where he is, and then they start going after him. They can just use the satellite imagery to track him. And all right. Anyway,
absolutely.
Yeah, I can.
And this guy is using phone. He's using phone. He's using TikTok. He's using all the social media outlets.
Right.
He's using Facebook. He's using Instagram. You can easily use the systematic approach on the Facebook to fast track where individual is posting such information.
All right. Okay,
it's very simple.
Let's put our callers on now. We'll have to take some calls. 0201277 I guess I said Dr. Yasagets. I said a lot. 02012770993 and 0201-465-7190. I think we'll be able to take more calls on the female line. I think so. But please call whichever, and let's see if your calls will come through. Also, we can take your voice notes on WhatsApp. Unfortunately, I can't take WhatsApp calls now because we're not. Technical reasons. Okay, so please you can send voice notes on WhatsApp and instead of calling. All right, Dr. Get. So we hear Bello Turji is collecting his ransom now, Okay, we have a call coming through. Let's see who this is.
Okay.
If you're male, you call female line, I'll pick because I think there may be a difficult call in the general line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, name, location, and conversation quickly, please.
Yes, Bello speaking, ex-soldier.
Okay, welcome.
Okay. You see, I'm very happy today. Very happy for all the whole information I've gathered from you. May God bless Nigeria. Long life Nigeria. Oh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Balogo. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi. Good morning to you and your guest. On today's discourse, okay, my name is Mrs. Oboli. Mr. Kofi, whether kinetic energy or non-kinetic approach, whatever it is, since we've been using non-kinetic approach to nip insecurity in the board, what have we gained so far? You de-radicalize them, you reorientate them, you reintegrate them into the society, and so far so good, nothing has happened. Whatever approach they want to use, ours is that this unwanted loss of lives by banditry every time, every now and then, our brothers and sisters are being killed. Let it just stop already. This man is not a spirit. Listen, he has his TikTok page. He has what is the essence of the NIN linkage and the SIM card and the all of these processes we went through to do. Now, you cannot even catch insecurity or you cannot catch an insurgent, one who is causing untold pain and hardship in the life of our brothers and our sisters.
Thank you very much.
Whether you want to dialogue or you want to gather intelligence, whatever it is, let's be proactive and not be reactive. Enough is enough for crying out loud.
Thank you very much. 99.3, good morning. 99.3, can you hear me, please? 99.3, please go on.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Yes, please go on. Name, location, and contribution.
Nam, quick one. Lucky. From our area.
All right.
Now, it no take 24 hours if they want to get that Bello Turji. The military knows about it, even the police. 24 hours they will get that man.
I guess just said 3 hours. He said 3 hours.
Yeah, no, 24 hours is okay. 24 hours is okay. They will capture this man. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And the big question will be why? Why? All right. Dr. Get, so we hear Bello Turji is collecting a ransom, a payment in gold. Well, what do you know about this gold and its linked to insecurity in Zamfara State?
Well, the reality is there are people who are illegally mining gold in many parts of the state. However, I cannot certify that gold is being used to pay fine to Bello Turji or others. I will not be surprised because people are looking for every avenue to have freedom from the hand of these cowardice criminals.
Apart from
probably
payment of
they
ransom,
can use anything, but I don't have any evidence.
But is there a link?
But I know it is possible.
Is there a link to insecurity in the north and gold mining or lithium mining?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Not only lithium.
Mm-hmm.
In northern Nigeria, especially in the states like Zamfara, Niger, Sokoto, Bauchi, Gombe, Adamawa, Taraba, Yobe, and Jigawa, and even Kano, there are a lot of mineral resources in abundance, which is being poorly managed by the government at the center and the local authorities, which is being there are a lot of mineral resources, not only lithium, and there are more precious, more expensive than gold.
All right. Okay.
There are a lot of things that are more expensive than gold.
All right.
In northern Nigeria, I have been to those places. I know.
Okay.
So it has a very close relationship to insecurity in the region.
Dr. Get, so we will have to continue another time. But I want to thank you very kindly for joining us today.
Thank you very much, and I thank the listeners and the contributors.
Thank you. He's been saying thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
I am Malario.
sight. My mission is simple: to take over your body, to cause fever, chills, headache. But one thing stands in my way. Come on.
Effective relief from malaria. Comal on. Malaria gone. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult doctor.
Update. Yes, so Boku Store don't add bunker products to their shelf. High quality for low prices. Chula tomato paste for 140 naira. Rio's toilet cleaner for 2,000 naira. Eluboy shoe for 37, and the Go Vita sachet for 150 naira only.
Oh yeah, shop Boku for prices way cheapest market and high quality for low prices. Boku not far from you.
Iboku abi no Boku.
Now so I did on my own. Now message enter my
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.